Good morning, students. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to your online classes. How are you, students? I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes, inshallah. Class 3, I am Maria Tayyab, your Islamiat teacher, and today we are going to do the written work relevant to the topic which you already have read in before winter vacations in your online classes. And the topic is how to use other people's things. From textbook Islamiat textbook page number 25 and 26. And the learning objective for today that you will be able to learn more about good manners, and obviously you will be encouraged to develop the noble characteristics through the reading and this topic, how to use other people's things. So before moving next, I want to say that open up your textbooks and just hold your essentials. That I mean, just you are supposed to hold your pencil, eraser, scale, Islamiat notebook, and Islamiat textbook, etc., etc. Because as I have told you that today we are going to do the written work. So first of all, open up your Islamiat textbook, page number 25. As if you remember that before winter vacations we already have read this chapter, and as you can watch on your screen that I hope you all have opened up your Islamiat textbooks as well, and you can also watch on your screen that is the topic given on the book, how to use other people's things. And on this page, textbook page number 25 and 26, the basic manners or basic ways how should you use other people's things. Basic manners are given in the form of bullets, as you can watch on your screen on textbook page number 25 and 26. So before starting the written work, I would like to discuss the key points of all the topic, just to review the topic. Then in this way you will be able to do the written work more easily and obviously more smoothly. And first of all, the first point is, if you need something from your friend, your parents, brothers or sisters, you must never take it without their permission, because it would be called stealing. Obviously, students, if you want to someone else thing, you must take their permission, but it is don't never ever think that it's okay, it's our friends belonging, or it's our parents belonging, or it's our siblings belonging. No, not at all. You are not allowed to take their things as well without their permission. So if you want to use your friends or siblings or parents belongings, then it is also important to take their permission before you are going to use them. You can't at all use their belongings or things without their permission. Okay, you must take their permission, then you can use it easily. Okay, so don't use your very closest persons as well. Don't use their things without their permission. And similarly, if you need something which someone else has other than these persons, if you need something which someone else has, then you are supposed to first take his or her permission before you are going to use that thing. Okay, must take their permission, then you can easily use it. And obviously if the other person will not allow you to use his or her belonging, then you can't use it. Okay, the next point is also very important, that if a person lends you something willingly, then say Jazakallah, which means may Allah reward you. It is a form of thank you. Jazakallah is an Arabic word which means may Allah reward you. It means if a person lends you something willingly, If a person allow you to use his or her belonging willingly, then you are supposed to say, in return you are supposed to say jazakallah. It is a form of thank you, which means may Allah reward you. I think, students, it is a very positive thing that if someone is giving you something willingly, or lends you something willingly, then in return you are just wishing him with some great and very good words, which means may Allah reward you. It is a very positive thing, and it is a very great wish for him or her. Don't you think so? You must say jazakallah. You must use these words if someone is giving you something willingly. Okay? Now move next. Next point is use the thing you have borrowed very carefully. It's a very important point. That if someone has given you something, lends you something willingly, then you must say, first thing is that you must say him or her jazakallah. But it is not just done that your responsibility is finished. No, now it's your responsibility to keep that thing, that specific thing, and use that thing very carefully. Okay, you are just supposed to use his or her that one borrowed thing very carefully, with very great care. And don't think that it's okay, now I have he or she has borrowed this thing, then it's my decision how to use it, how to keep it. No, not at all. You are not allowed to use the borrowed thing any messy way, in any rough way. No, you must use the borrowed thing very carefully. Okay, and you are supposed to keep it safe until or unless you are just going to give it back or return it to his the other person. Okay, so just use the borrowed thing very carefully. This is a very basic point and a very important point as well. Don't keep it with you, but return it immediately when your need is done. Yes, this point is also very important. That if you have just used a borrowed thing and your need is done, your need is finished, then you are supposed to you are supposed to return that borrowed thing immediately. As soon as your need is done, then you must try to return that borrowed thing to its owner immediately. Don't try to keep it for a long time. In this way, this is not a good thing. This is not a good way, because might be possible its owner also want to use it and he or she need it more than you. So immediately return it as soon as your need is done and you have just used that thing. Just return the borrowed thing to its owner immediately. Did you get my point, what I want to say? I hope yes. Now the next point is also very important. This not very just very simple. Return it to that person from whom you borrowed it. Yes, you are supposed to return the borrowed thing to that specific person from whom you have borrowed it. Okay, from that specific person you have borrowed it, just you are supposed to return that borrowed thing to that person, not anyone else. Like you should not return it to its sibling or any one of his friends. Okay, must return to its owner in his or her own hand. Okay, did you get my point? Now move next. Next point is once again say jazakallah on returning it. It means one time if some person give you something willingly, then you're supposed to say him or her jazakallah. And second time when you are going to return that thing to that person, then again once again you are supposed to say jazakallah, which means may Allah reward you. It means on returning it again, you are going to wish him with good and great words. That is a very positive thing. You must say jazakallah again. And the next point is also keep the household things in their places after you use them. In this way, other family members can find them easily. Students, do you know that this is a very basic way. This is the right way, correct way, and this is a very basic manner to use or any household thing. That if you want to use any household thing, then just use it carefully, and after using it, just you are supposed to keep that household thing in their places after you use them. In this way, you get two benefits, more than two benefits actually. First benefit is that your other family members can find them easily. If when they are going to use it, then you can find them, and they can find it easily. And one more thing, you can also it is also very easy for you to use it again. It means if also you want to use it again, then you will not get troubled, and you can find it easily next time to use it again. Okay. And very more important point in this manner is that in this way, if you just putting the household thing after using the household thing, you are just going to keep it on this in its same place, then in this way, just your house would not be going to be a messy place. Okay. This is a very basic, you can say that it is a very basic manner, and this is a very basic way, correct way to use and keep all the household things. Okay. In this way, just you can manage your house work, and you just can arrange your house very easily. Okay. Always keep household things in their places back after you are going to use it. Okay. In this way, you can manage your house whole work very easily. It will save your time as well, and your house will obviously will remain neat and clean. And you obviously you would you in this way you are going to be a very disciplined person as well. And then the last point is that reading others' diaries and letters is also a form of stealing. Yes, students, I want to explain it by giving the reference. Actually, this point is mentioned in the information yellow one box on textbook page number 25. You can also watch it when you will open up page number 25 of your Islamiat textbook. This point is given. As you can watch on your screen, this is given in the information yellow one box. And it is stated that reading others' diaries and reading others' letters and diaries is also a form of stealing. This is a very important and basic point. But some people don't just think that it is important, but actually it is very important and very basic point. Basic manner, you can say that, because you are not supposed to, anyone is not supposed and not allowed to use others' letters and diaries at all, because actually it is a form of stealing. How it is a form of stealing, I'm going to explain it. Because actually everyone just mention his emotions and feelings in his personal diary and a personal letter. So in this way, if you are going to read someone's personal diary or letter, it means you are just going to steal his emotions and personal feelings. So it is a form of stealing. So not at all anyone is allowed to read anyone's diary or anyone's like letter, personal letter, without their permission. Okay. Obviously it is a form of stealing. So just some people thought that it's okay, it's my friend's letter, it's my friend's diary, it's my sibling's letter or diary, I can read it, but you should not. One very important one thing which I want to mention here, class 3, as you are very small, and obviously it's the responsibility of your parents just to keep an eye on you, and just it is it's their it's your parents' responsibility to check on your activity, to keep a check on your activities. Obviously Allah has just given that responsibility to your parents. So obviously your parents, because you are so small, and obviously your parents can keep an eye on you, and they can check your personal things, because they have to keep a check on you and your activities, and they must just have to keep an eye on your activities, that are you doing something positive or negative, or just they want to know that their children are uh, just doing something negative or positive things, and they obviously they just want to make you correct. So obviously this is not for them. Your parents can just keep an eye on you and they can check your things. So this is not a form of stealing for the parents, because obviously you are small and they can check you, they can keep an eye on you, they can just keep a check on you. Okay. uh, Now, students, at the end, I have just planned a classwork for you. It's not a very difficult classwork. You can do it very easily. I hope so. So just hurry up. Just take out your Islamiat notebooks, open it up, and prepare it as you always do by following my instructions, which I am going to give you. First of all, open up your notebook, write Monday with the capital, as today is Monday. Write down Monday with the capital M on its very left corner, on the top of the top line, above the top line, and its very right corner. You are supposed to write down 11th January, 2021. 2021. Obviously it's the new year, so have a happy new year. We wish you have happy new year as well. It's 11th January 2021, and write down classwork exactly on the top of the middle of the page, with a capital C. Did you get my points? Okay, try to follow my instructions as it is. Okay. Now it's a classwork, but you're not supposed to write down as a topic. First of all, write down the topic on the top of your page, on the first line, below your top line, red top line. Below it, in the first line of your notebook, you're supposed to write down the topic, that is how to use other people's things, and just you are supposed to underline it, and try to underline it with a color pencil, instead of your lead pencil, because obviously it will be more presentable in this way. So underline the topic, write on the topic, and don't forget to underline it by using the scale and a color pencil. Okay. Now, question number one. First of all, you are supposed to write after the topic, leave one line and write down, answer the following questions. Okay. And then in the very next line, you are supposed to write question number one, as you can watch on your screen. What is borrowing without permission is called? And obviously, its answer is very simple, and I have given its answer in the detail as well, discussion point as well, that borrowing without permission is called stealing. Okay. Borrowing without permission is called stealing. You can also write this answer in detail, that if you are taking someone else thing without their permission, it is a form of stealing. It is called stealing. So now leave one line and write question number 2 in the next line. And the question number 2 is, if we wish to use other people's things, what should we do? Yes, it's a very simple question. I hope you all know its answer. Yes, its answer is, just have a look on the next page. Its answer is, in order to use other people's things, we should first ask for their permission. Okay. You can also change the words. I have written that in order to use other people's things, we should first ask their permission, but you can also change the words, like if you want to use other people's things, you should first take their permission. And you can also write that if you need something which someone else has, so first ask for their permission before you are going to use it. You can use your own words. Okay. But just your meaning should be the same, that in order to use other people's things, we should first ask for their permission. I hope you understand my instructions. Now leave one line and write question number 3. how should we use household goods? Its answer is given. I have mentioned its answer in the last bullet point, and its answer is very simple. That key. I'm going to repeat the question first. How should we use household goods? Yes, keep the household goods in their places after you use them. In this way, other family members can use them easily. Okay, this is a very simple answer, and you can write it in your own words. But this is the best. These are the best words which I have just mentioned here. Keep the household goods in their places after you use them. In this way, other family members can use them easily. You can also write in this way, like we should use household goods in very carefully, and we should keep them in their places after we use them. Okay, I hope that you have just listened to all the questions attentively, and as well as you are just and you are going to do their answers very carefully, as it is, as I have given the instructions to you. Now hopefully you are just supposed to do this all written work in your Islamiat notebook as a classwork. Okay, so have a good day. Allah Hafiz.